User Day and to our final session of this first day. Please join me in welcoming our next speaker, Dr. Paloma Engel Garcia. Paloma heads the Reaxys product development team with a focus on increasing the content. With her team, she drives addition of new content types and improving the user search and results visualization experience on Reaxys. Her team has developed state-of-the-art technologies to programmatically excerpt chemistry and medicinal chemistry relevant information from patents and journals into Reaxys in the fastest time. Before this role, Paloma led the development and delivery of the Reaxys commercial substances database, improvements of the author name searching in Reaxys, and the linking of Reaxys with other Elsevier solutions like ScienceDirect and Scopus. Paloma earned a doctorate in organic synthesis from the University of Glasgow with a focus on natural product synthesis. Welcome, Paloma. I now hand over the floor to you.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. Thank you, everybody who joined the webinars today. I hope that you really enjoyed the insightful talks we have. I want to thank the speakers as well for giving out the time and for preparing so well for this online conference. And now I would like to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about the Reaxys of the future. Now, before I dive in, I want to give you a very brief overview of some of the topics that we have covered over the webinars in detail, but also some of the big areas that we have focused on in Reaxys. Now, Reaxys is a comprehensive and innovative chemistry information and discovery platform. It supports every chemist to help accelerate the design, make, test, analyze cycle. In Reaxys, we do this by combining comprehensive content, predictive technologies, and the best search and user experience. In the area of comprehensive content, we have worked extensively in expanding the content that we have in Reaxys, as Eric mentioned just a few minutes ago. Just to highlight some of the key points, we have expanded massively the coverage of our patents, our journals, substances, targets, and bioactivity content. Now, having all this content is very useful, but the discoverability of content is as equally important. In addition, we have focused on the search and user experience by introducing completely new author search, enhancing the discoverability of patents by introducing patent family clustering, and additionally enhancing the discoverability of substances with a new similarity sorting, amongst other things that you see here in the slide. One other big area of focus is the data and predictive technologies. In Reaxys, we combine our comprehensive and rich data with AI and machine learning technologies to provide best-in-class predictive retrosynthesis and synthetic accessibility that I will talk a little bit more about in a minute. So overall, you have seen what you currently have in Reaxys, but now let me give you a glimpse of the AI-powered Reaxys that we are currently building. We use AI in Reaxys in three key areas. First of all, to augment our comprehensive content. Building high-value predictors. And thirdly, providing great search and user experience. So in the next few slides, I'm going to focus on these three key topics and how we continue to make the best use of AI to help enhance the productivity of our chemists. The first area of focus is the AI for content extraction and expansion. In addition to our manual extraction, we are building a future-proof extraction pipeline with the latest AI-based vision model technology. For this, we have partnered with LG AI Research, who gave a talk today. Rodrigo gave a really nice talk. to develop an AI-based vision model technology. It allows us to, first of all, enhance our current substance extraction engine that is currently available in Reaxys, and secondly, to deploy a completely new AI-based reaction extraction engine that is going to allow us to programmatically extract reactions. What this means is it's going to lead to a further significant increase in our content, especially in the reaction space. Now, I know I mentioned it earlier, but I want to mention it again because it's really important. Manual extraction really remains at the heart of our extraction strategies in Reaxys. So we are most definitely not giving that up. Now, another area where we are focusing a lot is in AI for developing predictive tools that can aid in chemists' work. We have talked a lot about this in the webinars earlier today. My colleague Marcus gave a very nice demo on retrosynthesis, but I just want to show you a little bit about overall what we're doing. We use our comprehensive data in combination with AI and machine learning technologies to develop state-of-the-art reaction-based predictors. You saw today about retrosynthesis. We also have synthetic accessibility and sustainable green chemistry in testing. I will talk a little bit about it in a minute. And we are also focusing on forward reaction and reaction condition prediction. Now, as mentioned earlier, we have partnered with Ictos and Pending AI to bring award-winning and best-in-class predictive retrosynthesis that helps accelerate the synthesis planning process by providing really truly robust and innovative route predictions. You saw the demo today, and there will be another talk from my colleague Timur on Pending AI tomorrow as well, so please feel free to join that too. Additionally, with Ictos, we have also developed a synthetic accessibility predictor, which performs better than tools that are currently in the market. And what it does is that it helps to quickly determine the synthetic feasibility of design molecules. It has been thoroughly tested. It is being used currently by also multiple companies, but also by universities. Now, I talked a little bit earlier about green chemistry, and this is a topic that is more and more in our minds as chemists. So in this space, we have also partnered with Professor Alexei Lapkin from the University of Cambridge and his startup company, Chemical Data Intelligence, to develop a technology for sustainable and green synthesis planning. We have executed a few projects with DSM and Shinogi, where they're chemists. You can see here the quotes. I won't read everything, but just to highlight, they really confirmed that the technology enables greener, more efficient and sustainable route design that really goes back to renewable starting materials. If you are interested in executing a similar project, please reach out to us on the contact here or directly to me, and we'll discuss. Okay, so that's the areas of predictors. Now, one important area for us is also using AI and Gen AI to transform Reaxys natural language search. The way in the GPT-4 era, the way that users interact with tools has completely changed. Chemists want to interact with their tools in the same way that they talk to each other. So being able to understand and develop natural language specific for chemists is really important. So Reaxys AI-based natural language will do several things. First of all, it will augment the existing rule-based natural language searching, which is currently available in Reaxys. It would also provide a simple and intuitive search experience across all subject areas of chemistry. We do have a beta version available for testing now for document retrieval. I will talk a little bit in a minute about that. And we will then be expanding this capability to generate summarization and searching not just through the document side, but also through all our extracted data. So reactions, substances, properties, etc. Now, let me focus a little bit on what this beta test is, because you could actually test it for yourself, give feedback. We would love to hear it. So we have built a first-in-class AI-based natural language search that is specific for chemists, because chemistry is a complex language that doesn't follow the general syntax. And we all know that some of the tools that are currently out there are not performing as well as they should. So what we have built is a specific one for chemists. The feedback that we have so far from experts demonstrates that the Reaxys natural language searching delivers relevant insights across really truly all the areas of chemistry. I particularly like this quote in the middle that it says that it is much better than Google. It's a good feeling. And the beta testing site is available now. You can click the link that will be put in the chat, and we will get in touch with you. We would love to hear your feedback. Now, in the space of the .com, I have shown you all the different capabilities that we are currently working on, but we also provide access to our comprehensive data and the tailored data through our APIs to enable the digital transformations of industry, both in industry and in academia. Now, one of Reaxys' unique reaction capabilities enhances chemistry and organizational productivity by making both in-house data and the Reaxys data searchable and discoverable. This is being used by multiple customers, as you see here, some of the larger pharma. We also have, further on this topic, we also have an API-first approach that enables our teams to work hands-on with our customers directly to co-develop bespoke predictive models that are not that we don't have off the shelf for very specific points. Again, if you're interested, please contact us and we'll get in touch. So to support all these digital transformations, we have developed a new Reaxys API that really unlocks a multitude of capabilities. It can be connected seamlessly to in-house agentic workflows or electronic lab notebooks, etc., and platforms such as Live Design. It can be used in conjunction with KNIME or Pipeline Pilot to allow fast aggregation and analysis of available data that will accelerate projects. And in addition, one can also use Copilot or Gemini or tools like that to write specific queries for the new Reaxys API that enables further efficiencies. So I have covered so far what we have done on the Reaxys.com and the availability of everything we do through our APIs as well. With all these AI and chemist expert powered Reaxys, we enable more efficient research now and really do prepare for a bright future in chemistry. Let me show you a little bit of where we're going. The Reaxys AI capabilities that I have discussed today include natural language searching, predictive models for synthesis planning, predictive models for property predictors, and these can be combined with any other future capabilities in an agentic workflow with LLM agents to automate and augment your research workflows. In this way, accelerating the discovery and the development. We have heard numerous examples of this today, and there will be more to come tomorrow. But in conclusion, we really are in a new age of molecular development, and the combination of AI capabilities such as these that I've presented today, alongside the chemical expertise allows chemists to tackle problems that were previously unsurmountable or unthinkable that you would tackle. Chemists have really, of course, already making great strides, but we believe that the combination of chemistry expertise, which is absolutely essential, and the AI technologies is really a golden opportunity arises that we can have a sort of renaissance with better small molecules with the enabler of AI. I leave you with that thought. I would love to hear your comments. Now, I want to show you, before we open for questions, one last point, because of course I'm sitting explaining everything to you, but there is a very big team behind this, behind Reaxys. So I want to give a thank you and an acknowledgement to, first of all, the product team, whose names are mentioned here, but also to the really greater team that supports everything we want to do in product, from the Reaxys engineering team, data ops, data scientists, content specialists, and many more people who contribute to making Reaxys great and bringing it to you. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the day, and I'm open for questions.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Paloma. There's a few questions. Let me start with the first. So with the introduction of AI-based natural language searching in Reaxys, will that technology replace the existing search?
So no, we've done a lot of experimentation in this field. We experimented just rule-based plus natural language vector, just natural language, so different combinations. And we thoroughly tested with internally, actually, just with our content experts and our subject matter experts, who are all chemists, but also externally with users. And we have seen that the best combination is when you build upon the benefits of rule-based and lexical search plus natural language, because they all have their own power, essentially. So that combination really is the winning ticket.
Yeah.
So it will not replace it.
Good. There's a question: where can users learn more about AI-based search technology? You shared a slide with a contact me email address, I think, but where else can your users learn more about the AI-based search technology?
Well, yes, you can contact us, but actually I would recommend that you join tomorrow, because Jay Mystery in my team is giving a longer presentation on it, and he's going to really dive into some of the details. I find it very interesting. I think it's very nicely explained, so I recommend that you join tomorrow.
Excellent. Looking forward to that. There's another question. How do you envision the integration of AI tools into the daily workflows of chemists, or what steps are necessary to facilitate their adoption in a laboratory setting?
That's an interesting question, because we use AI in lots of different ways. Now, AI tools need to be capabilities that, one, they have a very intuitive and very easy user experience, so you don't need lots of onboarding to use it. You can just open it and use it, and as a chemist you will understand intuitively how to use it. And in addition, it needs to be tools that take into consideration the expertise of the chemist. So the winning ticket combination is that, yes, you have your knowledge that is augmented by AI tools. So there is in no way a replacement of a chemist, which is sometimes talked about. But honestly, anything that you do with machine is not going to replace years and years of study. I think chemistry is quite complex.
No.
So
Fortunately,
I mean, tools are there to augment your to augment the knowledge of the chemist, and also to speed up the work processes.
Exactly. All right. And one final question. Am I correct in assuming that the future plans for summarization based on LLMs will be built on proprietary, subject-specific, reliable data rather than publicly available data?
Yes, we build our tools on data that is available in Reaxys. We have, this is from our perspective, is the best way to build the tools. The reaction, the data that is in Reaxys is peer-reviewed based on patents and journals, and this is very important in giving reliability to our results.
But and part of that will be publicly available as in patents or open access literature.
Yes,
but I guess
but it's still peer-reviewed. So.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much, Paloma, for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
This was the last session for today. So I want to thank all of our speakers for their presentations. Thank you for sharing your insights and experience. I also want to thank the audience for joining and asking so many questions. And I also want to thank our marketing team. They are doing a lot of work in the background to make all of this run as smooth as it does. Thank you so much. The Reaxys User Day continues tomorrow. It starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m. Central European time with another great lineup of speakers. Paloma alluded to Jay's presentation, which is interesting to start with. And so you will not be disappointed if you join. Let me wrap up by asking you once more to share your feedback in the chat, the top box. It's now green. You can just click it for a short 5-question survey. We really take all of the feedback into account and learn from it for any future sessions. And so with that, from Amsterdam, I say goodbye to you. Bye.
Thank you very much.